So, okie dokie everybody, welcome back to me versus Ark Ascended. My name's Daniel. I'm in the desert. That's my focus. Deathworm over there. I figured, yeah, you know what? I didn't actually have any other ideas for today. I really need to get out here. I was going to go for a run around here last night, and ran into a complication. Complication is over here. Little complication is there. Complication being, I have no idea how you tame them. So I ended up pausing here and got very, very distracted with the dominoes last night. So I didn't actually get around to doing anything more with it. So I'm sat up here in the top right-hand corner of the map. Apparently it's colder this morning, so I can actually be out in the desert. Figured I'll just put the spyglass on just to see what level some of these guys were. And there was a 120 scorpion out somewhere. May or may not have been killed. I do need to so many results. It's ridiculous. At this point, I'm just kind of stalling a little bit. Until I've taken out my first Deathworm, I'm not sure if I'm going to take out another Deathworm. So we've leveled up a little bit. Trying to knock off 1,000. Should be enough to take it up. It's got 20k. Should be. Apparently it's 60. It's Shannon. Here's me with an arc string. Yeah, I had plans, but the plans involves 3 people talking at the same time, or at least you and me talking, and Lucy talked to Sarah about talking about it. Yeah, hence arc string rather than what I was thinking about streaming. It's been a long week, Shannon. It's been a very, very, very long week. Very long week. I assume you saw the picture. We've just got ourselves a new puppy. We've called him Ernie. There is a reason for the name, but yes, he is an adorable little thing that wants to try and eat everything, and he's got really, really sharp, pointy teeth because he's still a puppy. At some point, he won't be a puppy. He'll have his adult teeth, and that will still probably hurt because he's a Rottweiler. Ernie. How's Shannon anyway? Shannon is very tired. I know the feeling. 5-day weekend before. Everybody still wants all their stuff. If I didn't send anything on a courier service yesterday, we would have had 3 tons trying to go onto 2 tons worth of van capacity. Very busy. Very, very busy. Just in case you missed the first bit, I'm sitting down here because there's superheat on in the desert. And funnily enough, it's really hot. And being really hot out in the high desert, not a good place to be. Whoa. I didn't do anything to you. Guys, just... I did nothing to you. It's just rude. I was having a conversation. Yeah, I found a thing and got distracted with the puppy yesterday and found another thing, and now I need to go and kill the thing. The second thing, so that I can kill the first thing on camera. Oh, I breathed. Sorry, I'm trying to work out what you said, and then I breathed. Yep, I sneezed, I coughed, I did something. I think there's a dead thing here, and vultures aggro on dead things. Found this though. This is better than this. I turned 2 degrees to the left and then I got attacked. Yes, that sounds about right. There's one thing I hate about the desert. At some point I'll get enough armor, decent armor, to actually just walk around without having to worry about the temperature. did grab... some of these the other day. Just starting to work through these. There's one that I'm going to grab before we go and take out the Deathworm. Should be another laner one. It's just started. Throw all of these on the starter, hopefully. Thank you for the suggestion, Shannon. I don't have any on me. I need to get the add-on pack so I can use these every time I find them. But I don't think I can justify buying them yet. Let's go and get all that stone stuff. That's in my house. There's one pego here that I gathered at some point and haven't actually got back up here to take it home with me. Don't need all this weight on me. Guess what? You can hold this. You're probably hungry for some food. And back down to the water. No, I mean, just looking at the cost of that, I do actually have a little bit of a gift voucher left from Christmas, which I've not spent, so it's about 12 or 13 quid I'd have to spend. Still, I can't justify buying that at this point, because yeah, I'm terrible with money. Yeah, so supposedly they've tweaked the weather events a little bit. So they should be slightly less frequent. Which, the fact that they're talking and the event's still currently going on, should I believe that? Unless they're indicating the start and the end. It takes so long. I've not been on the server either. I've barely been on this, so obviously got home from work all this week, and it's just like so much tiredness. I was falling asleep playing this, and this is not really one of those games you want to fall asleep playing, especially when it's so dangerous. And then went and played something else and was falling asleep doing that. You're gonna need that. Ah, super vent. Gone. Fantastic. It's still very hot. I can't see what temperature that is behind there because of the thing. 55. It's coming down. Just some odd spots that might be a little bit warmer. Now we'll go and find that Deathworm again. Have you seen a Deathworm yet, Shannon? I know I haven't done one on this series yet, but I may have seen one on a video or something. Ah, they're not that scary. Alpha one's a bit more concerning, but they're not that scary. The only thing worth me going over there for is that water jar. That's only so I can send it back to the island so I can turn it into a beer. A crazy person would just set up a beer factory here as well. Please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. I'm hiding behind the sand. You can't see me. That dip there. Conveniently, there is an EXP box here. Somewhere. There.
I may have been wrong about Renault Peel and...
You will never learn about drinking, Shannon, will you? All the years we've known each other. Are you going to complicate matters? You might make this a lot easier. Hi! That made life a lot easier. Like that. But this is what we're here for. Oh, no. These? This. So easy to get them. And you need them for Mantis. It's the only way to tame them. I did find out that you need to get these guys to fall asleep so that they look like this. And then if you're a crazy person, you'll walk up to it, drop a explosive on its head, and then jump on its back. And then you need to go and crash into trees, bushes, bones, and basically knock it on the head until eventually it falls asleep. Seven levels. 5, 1, 2. Let's go see if we can find some red drops. I need to head south, so I may as well go south whilst trying to find red drops. It's going to be an interesting one. I haven't got any explosives on me apart from one grenade, and one of the videos I watched yesterday suggested 20 to 30 grenades, or TNT, or a rocket launcher. I wasn't coming up here to tame them. I've had a look at one and gone, that's nice and scary, and I really don't fancy doing that, but this one is the only way I'm going to use up any of the explosives that I've found on this game so far. Ooh. Oh, I don't have any... don't have any berries on me now. Let's pick some up. None of that looks like berries. I'm sure that said Gallimimus high level. Think I can see it now? Another Deathworm. Let's have ya. Get more. Another 5 levels. The only trouble with these and wyverns is that you fill your inventory up with prime meat. Good if you're in a position that you can cook all the prime meat, but don't need leech blood. 1, 2, 3. Can we get you to a ton yet? Nearly. Because you're going to need the weight for all of them. Let's just eat a bit more of this. I know it doesn't heal anywhere near as much as normal meat, but it just fills up the inventory so quickly. somewhere around here. There used to be a little oasis. By oasis, I mean a handful of trees. Probably up here. I'm so glad they fixed this. Trees! You're not trees. You're rocks. That's the end of it. Maybe it was just some rocks, and they took the trees out. That seems a bit more likely. Basically, there was a handful of trees up here, and that was one of the easiest spots to find your bar. But they were all like level 1 at the time. Never used to have levels on Jabbar. And then what you would do is basically go in a straight line like this. It's a lot quicker on a wyven, but you'd basically just travel in a straight line down here. And eventually, if you were lucky, you would find awesomeness. I'm going to need to see if we can find one first, though. They've definitely changed this a lot. Used to be a lot flatter. If you just ran in a straight line from the top of the map to the bottom of the map on the right hand side, you'd find the desert loot crates. Very good loot. Very, very good loot. Found all my really good scuba stuff out here. I'm pretty sure they only ever used to have 2 spawn points at a time. But they used to spawn quite regularly on Scorched. It's a little bit easier finding them at night as well, because they give off a red glow. Double Deathworm. That sounds like fun. You better be hitting me. Not even panicked. Not even phased. Yes, I hate birds. Just casually get some space back. Got 12 views on last week's stream, which is quite nice. Quite a nice feeling. Haven't posted it on YouTube yet, but still, there's obviously people watching me on here, so thank you for you guys that are doing that. It's a little bit part of the reason why I'm on this today, because people are obviously watching me on this, so. Start pushing weight now. But my standard dino has 1,000 weight. Now we can go for more. Just as soon as you're up to over 1,000 on the over 1,000 on melee. About 1,500 on the weight, and I'll probably slow down, bulk out the melee until I'm doing like 500-600 a piece. We may need to go for cover soon because it's gonna get blurry in a minute. I don't fancy fighting one of them. Looks like we're not going to find any red drops. Which is very annoying because we're out here looking for them. I was also hoping to get a few more EXP boxes, but apparently we're going to run out of that as well. Yeah, only only 1.5 ton in weight on something like a thyla. The eagles, when I start working on eagles for weight carrying, we're talking 3.5 ton. Then factor in the weight reduction as well on top of that, so you're carrying like 5. Your super eagle is ridiculous. We're not talking about that. I want one, but I also don't want one. I'd like to think I'm one of these crazy people that would breed one to that level. But time and patience and effort takes a while. Definitely going to need to go and get inside soon. Technically, it's possible. You could technically get a creature to that high. You would just need to breed, mutate 20 stats onto one parent, then breed 20 stats onto the same parent to get 40 stats on there, so on and so forth. You can just keep going until eventually you've got up to that ridiculous level that you've got. Or just spawn one in like you did and be like, oh yeah, I'm a super amazing breeder. I've not got a single other Argent and I've just bred it into ridiculously high. We're gonna run out of stamina. Let's just stop for a second. The last thing I want to have is blurry vision with blurry vision. Because that's probably what will happen if I keep walking around with the heat stroke thing blurring. Don't think it causes any damage. I think it just literally causes you to go slightly delirious in-game. What I don't want to do right now is fall off this little bridge. You can actually get over because there's nothing down there. Run, Hossie, run! Is this going to be enough just to cool down? Steep more. Not that far down yet, I don't know. Let's go down to the manticore arena. Because you might not have seen that, Shannon. That's used to be impressive when it was on Survived Evolved. So let's go and see what it looks like now. Back over the land bridge and hopefully don't get aggroed. Or aggro a wyven, because that would not be a good thing to happen today. So glad they fixed that. This map is massive. It really is. Are you high levels yet? Where's the arena? The other reason to go to the arena is there's 3 or 4 spots that can spawn red loot around there. I'm also wondering whether I actually need to go around the map for the loot to spawn around the map as well. Used to be that you used to have to go to an area for the creatures to spawn in. Like it wouldn't actually load the area up, so to speak. It's Deathworm. Hi! That is the only problem with thyla. Yeah, the only problem using thyla is obviously the bleed attack, and if the bleed attack kills a creature, you don't get the XP for it. Could do with you getting just a little bit more of your health back, a little bit quicker. Thank you for clearing everything up. I'd rather you didn't do that when I didn't know where you were. Yes, I've seen the new dinos that are coming out. I saw the fish one this morning. Yep. Big giant fish for the ocean. Sounds like a great plan. Love it. Absolutely love it. Not in a sarcastic way as well, because there's not a lot of fish in the ocean. We've not been to the ocean yet, and it used to be quite barren. Like, really not a whole lot going on. So, honestly, that's a good thing. Not 100% happy about the way they're making it sound like it's going to be super aggressive, live in packs, and want to eat our face every 5 seconds. That'll be interesting, but that's another lure.
Confound those.
See you later. All I want is one teeny tiny little red loot. This one. This, there. Colour. Found one. Oh, how inconvenient. You are so close to the level up, and just one more little point in there. There's so much meat on this glider, it's ridiculous. Don't think I need all this. We can get rid of that. Give us some weight back. Yeah, so the desert spawns, they move around. Yeah, they respawn quite quickly. So what I would normally do is just lapse of the map, which on a thyla is painful because it's really slow. Then obviously all the loot that you pick up, all the kills that you get, it's just adding more weight. Do have to be a little bit careful around here. This is where most of the out the death worms I've personally killed have been.
Those survivors have come to call these...
Like that. Let's give you a little bit more in weight. Anything gonna try and eat me? You're gonna give me enough of a health buff to cool me down. Apparently not. That's actually quite useful though. In theory, you could actually turn that into a house. Wouldn't be a very big house. Oh, look at you. We're gonna have to go to the bottom and walk up the steps. We're gonna need to throw some meat on the floor or something. You're just at the point that you can't really sprint. I've never had that much fortitude in my entire time of playing. But then I was playing with the loot on ridiculously high. Definitely didn't look like this before. There's a bunch of broken buildings on the floor and then you couldn't actually walk through the arena front gate either. Smaller. We need to get in this cold again. Then you've got a whole village next to it. Okay. I can see anything down there, but I can't see if that's loot drops down there or not. No. Get confused between the jug bugs and the loot drop. Yeah, the loot drops, because they kind of sit in a similar sort of position. And then obviously the jug bug moves. You're gonna need water soon. Used to be an oasis around here somewhere. I think they may have underestimated the jump a little bit. I'm not complaining. Spot.
I can't believe...
Just want to be cool down. Scott, yeah, so it's in this little house up here. Which I've now lost because I'm now not. Higher. So. I didn't realise there was a 140 in there. Oh. 1500 on a headshot, that's ridiculous. Makes me really think I want to go in there alone. I think there would be at least an XP box in here somewhere. I'm just blind. If there is, I can't see it. I'll find it later. That could be a nice little house. That's down here on the map. Feels like I missed a chapter when I started using the pistol. Basically, I don't want to have a torch on here, because if I'm in a hot place, but it's dark, I don't really want to be in a hot place and using a torch to heat myself up some more. And I found a pistol, like, way back. But you can put flashlights on them. And since I've got so much pistol ammo, it's ridiculous not to. Like, the only thing that I would have to do with the pistol is repair it every now and again. It's slightly lighter than using a shotgun. Yeah, alternatively I could use a shotgun in the same slot.
As my withdrawal from the burning...
Yeah, either way, with the amount of ammo that I've got laying around for pistols, it makes sense to use it. Mostly so I don't have to transfer so much back to the island. Baby Carnos are running around. What I'm going to do is keep going around until I run out of the XP box, I think. Go back to home. If I can find a dung beetle before we go back, that'd be really helpful. Because at some point I'm going to need a greenhouse, which means I'm going to need fertilizer, which means I need a dung beetle. The just so you know, the red drops on the southern part of the map, they're a little bit more spread out. If anything, these are the ones that I actually need to mark up. You sort of need to go close to the edge on one and then pull away for the other two, I think it is. I can't remember exactly which one is where. I normally just stumble upon them. You can find all the coordinates from online, so I'll do that at some point. The fact that I'm out in the desert means we can actually make progress on the desert side of things anyway. Is that poop or a rock? It's obviously not a creature. We're going to run out of stamina. Right next to an after Deathworm. Probably should have got my stamina back before I did this, but oh well. We don't need that. You need that much. We'll eat a bit of that. Yeah, it's a shame it's a level 5 baby Carnos. Because you didn't see me kill the 140 Carno that was up on the top of the hill over there. It's even more a shame. But you are going to hit super hard soon. We've got loads of time, loads of distance to go. Before the corner. I hear. Let's give you a bit more of that, and some more of that. So much prime meat, it's ridiculous. Something tells me I'm not going to find another red drop today, which would be a shame. But the fact I found one, still quite good. Yeah. I thought they fixed that bug, but apparently they didn't. I'm not sat on there. Thank you. Oh, we should not be doing this. That's an alpha. Maybe we should be doing this. That's not scary at all. Not scary at all. Not panicking. Really? I'm going to need to buy the thing now, aren't I? Just because I've got an alpha... sorry, an ascendant doohickey. Map. Anything else in here that we can get rid of? That's 100 black pearls. That's 100 black pearls. We don't need that weight. It's a little bit big. I know that's the whole reason for it being an alpha, but it's a little bit bigger. Well, at least we've seen all the different types of Deathworm out here. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely need to get home now. Dung beetle. I know I said I want a dung beetle, but 55 is not a dung beetle. It's more this way, I think. Somewhere here. full yet. This is the entrance to one of the caves. Biggest problem is, I need to do this with a thyla, and you can't get the thyla back out. So I need to set up a base on here of some sort, so I can use cryopods. Unless they made a way in that thyla can fit through, other than that hole. Which I'm guessing they didn't. Used to be that they there's like some wooden doors in there beforehand. They took those out because people were just using cryopods, ducking in behind the door, and then using the cryopod the other side of the door. Which I'm honest, which I think is part of the reason why they've put the restrictions on the cryopods, because people were just using them willy-nilly all over the place. I quite like the idea of trying to play as much as I can without using the mods. I know I've got spyglass on all the time, but or have today. But it's a little bit easier to see stuff with the spyglass. Really? Alright, let's head back to home. I was contemplating going up to the yes, was contemplating going up to the refinery that I've started building up near the taming pen, but it's not quite done yet, and don't actually have much weight to carry stuff like anyway. Highly unlikely that we're going to get to that red drop before it disappears. Do need to get that kind of way. We're heading towards the Jabawa on the screen. I might sit there off camera and try and go and tame one of those Vasilasuchus, or however you say it. Just so I can sit there and scream and swear and shout and know how to do it the first time. And then if it's going to take an hour to tame, then I won't sit there and try and do that on camera. Quite like the fact that they've taken away the very large fish. Quite like the fact that they've taken away the capros from this water. For balancing purposes, it makes perfect sense because all the water sources pretty much had capros in there, so you couldn't get to water, so you would spend most of your time dying from thirst because you couldn't get to water. So it makes perfect sense, but I think that probably means they've put the capros in the cave. Or they're going to be mean one day and just put them all back in. Come at me with a level 5 T-Rex. I need bigger. Much better T-Rexes. It was a pretty level. It was pretty, but level 5. Now I've got a decent thyla. I can get whatever T-Rex I want. I just need to go and do the T-Rex triangle, of which the first T-Rex that we saw is one of those points. The second T-Rex we saw is the second one, and the third point is basically behind here. You just go from there out to the other one, over to here. Just keep going in, literally in a triangle, in a rotation. Just kill all the T-Rexes until eventually it will go, oh, there's a 145. Thank you. One of those things that could take 2 or 3 tries, or could take 3 hours. Again, much easier with the wyven. I could very easily go and get a wyven. I have the technology to do that, in the sense of I have a moth. I also technically have a spare moth, but that's one of the things I did with the update. The latest update was nope. And my blueprints. One of those nice things that happened before. You could have your specific ammos crafted from a blueprint, leave it in the fabricator or the smithy, and just craft it from there, rather than having to go into the weapons, into the ammo, into the thing, and then click it. Just speeds up time a little bit. We probably need to go and empty before we go and grab that. Yeah, I'll grab it anyway. We're still waiting on it for it to come down. I can go and get some weight off of the thyla. Or just go and grab the eagle. We've got like 2-3 minutes before it lands, so just in time to get home and have... Oh, a scream in my face. No, base very close. Some lovely creature, I'm guessing a raptor, decided it was going to come over here and upset my creatures the other day. Apparently you've fallen down that hole. So, that was fun. You guys are in range, that's good. I thought they weren't in range on the graph. Obviously I didn't get around to fixing them beforehand. Deal with my level ups while I'm waiting. Level 93. No way. Blueprint. Polymer. Oh, I wonder where all my polymer's going to come from now. Let me think. Oh yeah, deathworms. These. Really cool. Loving the fact I keep finding them. So, they're basically a double EXP box that you can craft. Shannon. You just said penguins. With some smiley faces. There are no penguins in the desert. I wish there was penguins in the desert. That would make my life so much easier. But there's no penguins in the desert. I want them. No. Yeah, this is basically a double EXP box that you can just carry around and eat whenever you fancy. You need to go upstairs. That's heavy. In there. They're also heavy. Is there anything I need to craft with that? I don't think there is. And these two are probably just going to spoil. Apparently, they fixed the Phoenix now, so it will drop black pearls. Haven't seen any yet. Found this the other day. That's twice the normal armor. Sounds like there's raptors outside. Go in there. Particularly exciting I found recently, I don't think. Yeah, I think that was probably the most exciting thing I found recently was that. That's still not massively great. Going back to my pistol thing. This is why I'm using a pistol. Just a little bit of pistol ammo. Just a little bit of ammo. This is all the stuff that I'm going to send back to the island. I mean, underwater mine. How am I going to use that over here? No idea. This metal stuff I'm just taking back because I'm never going to use it over here. May need these a bit more now. I know that I'm going to need them. Anything that needs polymer. Got one of those at home. Might need to make that. Otherwise it's just loads of cryopods. Oh. So special sometimes. 90 polymer, I don't have the metal for it. I do need to make a load more of them. And some more fridges. A little bit of this back with me, but we gotta find plenty of that back on the island. Yeah, there's not much in here really that I could take back. Annoyingly, organic polymer doesn't go in a fridge. The only thing that can kind of protect it is a snail, and I don't have a snail yet. Do I have... No. Do I know the thing that I'm looking for? Probably. Cemented paste wood. Oh, however, am I going to make cemented paste on wood? One of the reasons I absolutely love Scorched Earth. You don't need the stone for building. And it's very easy to get chitin just going around the outside. Hello. Just about works. And the wyvern can go there, and then eventually the manticore can go there. Probably in the middle. Or I go 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I think it's about time to wrap this up, because there's not a whole lot else we need to actually do today. I need to reorganise this slot and start building this. But I've not really done a whole lot of work between hand. We need to get you a friend. I don't think you are the right friend. You're not the right friend. As soon as I can find him a friend, I can get a good wyvern egg, or even a wyvern egg. That sounds like a fun thing to do on camera. Go grab my first wyvern egg. Not today though. Not today. Right. Thank you again, as always, Shannon, for being here, for you know, your input and keeping me awake and everything else that goes along with it. And we'll chat in a minute, as usual. I'll go and get some food first, and then I shall find you on Discord, because I need to do some work on this, and I need to do some work on other things as well. So we'll go and do that after this. But for you guys that are watching this in the future, thank you very much for watching, and I will eventually post it onto YouTube. But thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I shall see you maybe later, but probably next week, depending on how I feel when I get back from getting some food. So I shall see you later, or if not, next week. Take it easy, guys, and goodbye.